Aloha, brothers and sisters. Aloha. I've been working really hard within this time of life not to re-interact my past. But every time I think about the past, it makes me remember the present moment within which I'm living. And it makes me realize that it's all connected. What I've experienced, what I wish to experience, and what I'm currently experiencing. And the truth is, the only way that I can create a new pattern, a new ripple in this ocean of ours, is to simply accept the flow.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry, I'm blind.
Is to simply accept the flow of what is now, which is not seeking to explain myself, but simply and truly to just feel what I feel. And what do I feel now? I feel my past. But it's not my past, it's my now. But my now is still showing up as my past simply because there are things within me that still resemble what I used to be. It resembles, doesn't mean it is. So here is how I know that I'm not repeating the past, is because I'm not choosing to blame it. Because that's what I've been doing. I've constantly blamed my past for my current circumstances. And my past isn't responsible. My past was just there for me to experience when I experienced it. And I chose to experience my past the way I did because that's what I knew best during the time that I experienced my past. But through the growth that I've acquired after my experience with what I consider as my past, I have acknowledged, right, that the only thing, once again, that I've failed to do all this time is to acknowledge that everything that I am and that I have and that I am to acquire doesn't really come from me, but from it that lives in all of us. And not just us as the physical beings that walk the earth, but the ants, the flies, the mosquitoes, the dogs, the cats, the smallest thing that could exist and just be around me is who credit goes to for everything I acquire. Because here's the thing, what I'm trying to acquire is what we desire. It's our desire that's running through me. It's our desires. So when I acquire what I desire, the desire is fulfilled for all. But where we need to work on is to realize that we are all one, but because we have chosen from what God gave us as choice, we created these egos of ours that has alternate motives when it comes to the desires that we know we share as one. The desire is one. The ego is another one of its own in each and every one of ourselves as we exist. And that's what creates the separation. God that lives in us simply desires one thing. That's to experience and share the love that it is with all of itself. When I say all of itself, I'm not talking about just me as this physical being, but all of everything else that exists as me, that plays a component to me being me. Things I don't even see.
Yeah. That's the other part.
So the voice that we don't see and that we don't clearly hear, that's always saying, do what's good, is the voice that we need to listen and adhere to. Not the voice that tells us the opposite of what we know we don't want done to our own kind. And mainly, I would like to say the kids, right? Like I always use children. What you don't want done to a child, like genuinely, if you don't want to see a child suffer, the way you would not want to see a child suffer, take care of yourself and everything else around you the same. Because everything is literally a child. It's always in the child state. But we evolve and we grow. What evolves and grows is that within which God put us is what evolves and grows. The heart also evolves and grows, but it doesn't have to change from being good. And even the bad that it ends up doing doesn't mean it's bad. You just have to filter through it to see, okay, what works more and creates a better ripple. A ripple that doesn't destroy the things around me. A ripple that doesn't put cracks in our foundation. So that's what we have to pay attention to now, is what's putting cracks into the foundations that we're building. And I tell you, most of it is coming from inside. So once we pay more attention to what we get inside, we can then create something better outside. And the better what we create outside is, the more that energy that lives within what we're creating outside will keep us in touch with what's inside. And tree.